You say a lot of things to your budgie every day. Most of it doesn't do anything at all. Not because it's wrong, because it's random. Different tone, different timing, different words, depending on your mood that hour. In your budgie's mind, everything you say falls into one of two categories: noise or a signal. But what if I told you that just 6 simple phrases, repeated the same way every day, can make your budgie feel safer, trust you faster, and even understand what's about to happen before it happens? Today, I'll show you exactly what those 6 phrases are, why they work, and the last one might make you think twice next time a package shows up. The sound you're already using, just in the wrong way. You already have a goodbye sound. Something short, used every time you leave the room, even for a minute. Here's the part almost nobody realizes. Your budgie's brain doesn't measure how long you're actually gone. It only registers whether the exit was marked or unmarked. The same sound you use walking to the kitchen is the exact one you use before 8 hours at work. Somewhere in that stretch, the prediction breaks. They braced for the version that ends in 2 minutes, and 2 minutes became 4, then 40. In flock terms, that mismatch reads like one specific thought: this isn't the routine I know. Something's wrong. The fix is almost embarrassingly simple and takes about 3 seconds to learn. 2 sounds, not 1. A short, light one for anything under 10 minutes. A longer, lower one, said a little slower, for anything past that. Some owners notice less circling near the door within a week. Not because the wait got shorter, because for the first time, it stopped being a surprise. The word your hands already taught them, without you noticing. Pick one sound and use it every time you scratch their head. A soft hum, a stretched out word, whatever feels natural, but the same one, every single time. Here's what's actually forming underneath that repetition. The sound lands at the exact moment feathers smooth down and the body goes loose under your fingers. Repeated enough, those 2 things stop being separate. It's the same basic wiring that makes a doorbell make a dog's ears lift before anyone's at the door. One thing starts predicting the other, then starts producing the same feeling on its own. No door required. The fix is simple, and it costs you nothing you weren't already doing. Say it during, not before, not after. Get the timing right enough times, and that syllable stops meaning nothing. In your budgie's head, it starts meaning one specific thing. This is the good part. Say it from across the room, hands empty, and watch what happens. Somewhere around the 2nd week, you'll catch the exact moment the word alone does what your hand used to have to spend a full minute earning. The sound that works better than yelling. There's a sound that works better than yelling when your budgie bites. Yelling doesn't register as correction. It registers as a threat display, the same sound a predator makes before it strikes. The bite gets rewarded twice, once by your hand pulling back, once by the drama, which, from their side, actually worked. The fix is simple. One short, low, flat sound said the instant the bite happens, nothing else. That flat sound eventually starts meaning, that didn't work. It won't stop the first bite. But answered with something boring, it tends to fade in weeks. Answered with drama, it tends to stick around for months. The 1-second window, most owners miss completely. There's a word you can use to mark the exact instant your budgie does something you want repeated. Not praise after the fact. Not a general good boy said sometime in the next 10 seconds. The instant itself. The second the wings fold back down. The second they step onto your hand instead of away from it. The fix is simple. Pick one short, sharp word and say it inside about half a second of the behavior happening. Not before, not 2 seconds late. It's the same principle trainers use with a clicker, just spoken instead of clicked. Get the timing precise enough, and that word stops meaning encouragement in general. In your budgie's head, it starts meaning one specific thing, that. Do that again. The reward can follow a moment later. The word is what tells them exactly which action earned it. Miss the timing by even 2 seconds, and the marker attaches to whatever they happen to be doing instead. A wing shuffle, a look away, the wrong moment entirely, and you'll spend weeks rewarding the wrong thing without ever noticing. That word rewards what already happened. The last one prepares them for something that hasn't happened yet, and it's the one avian vets actually recommend. The sentence vets wish every owner already knew. There's a sentence avian vets increasingly recommend saying before any handling your budgie can't fully consent to. Not the moment you already have them in your hand. Before that, while they can still see it coming. Nail trims, medicating, wing checks, anything that starts with your hand closing around them. The fix is simple. One consistent phrase, said every single time, a few seconds before you reach in, not just the second you decide to move. Say it enough times paired with the same sequence, and it stops sounding like nothing. In your budgie's head, it starts meaning, this is that thing again. It's uncomfortable, but it ends, and I know what happens after. That's the basis of what exotic animal medicine calls cooperative care. The animal isn't surprised into compliance, it's warned into it. A startled bird fights the entire procedure. A warned one still dislikes it, but stops treating it like an ambush. Some owners who start this notice the same procedure taking under half the time it used to. Not because the bird changed, but because the ambush did. The one thing owners forget the fastest. There's a sentence worth saying the moment something new shows up in your budgie's world. A new toy, a visitor, a delivery box still sitting in the corner. Budgies are wired for suspicion by default. An unfamiliar shape in a familiar room isn't neutral to them. It's a potential threat until proven otherwise. Here's the move. Before you bring the new thing closer, say one calm, low, unhurried phrase, the same one every time, and pause. Not excitement, not reassurance, dressed up as enthusiasm. Just calm, steady, almost bored delivery. Say it enough times paired with harmless new things, and it starts meaning something specific. New doesn't mean dangerous. Watch first, decide later. Skip that pause, and the same object gets filed under threat instead, sometimes for weeks, over something as small as a paper bag. This is the one owners forget fastest, because it only comes up when something changes, and most days nothing does. 6 phrases, 6 completely different jobs, but all of them do the same basic thing. They turn guessing into knowing, noise into signal. That's all 6. And if you're already doing even one of these on purpose, go ahead and consider yourself a genuinely good budgie owner. Don't forget to meet me in the comments and drop a like. It just helps the channel. Thank you for being here. It really does mean a lot.